welcome to the first ever episode of A Bridge, the show, brought to you by Nard and Pad Out Fonts. On this program, we will discuss all topics ranging from sports, entertainments, and the lifestyles. We will also discuss current events and things that change our lives in many ways, all of us as a people. You know, this cannot be done without the love and support of our family and friends, and more importantly, the other people around the community that believed in us. You know, me and Pat go way back, almost 30 years, you know? So with that being said, it started on the basketball court. We became teammates who grew to be brothers, and we've been brothers ever since. And we wanted to bring you guys this platform where we change the narrative, because a lot of the stuff that we were raised on or our parents instilled in us has been lost throughout, just over time, for various reasons. But we want to bridge the gap. We want to introduce the new kids to what the old kids did, and keep everybody safe, keep everybody informed, and keep everybody, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to say maybe
on point, basically.
On point,
yeah.
in tuned. We just want everybody to stay in tune, man. And this is a huge forum. Like I said, this is A Bridge, the show, brought to you by S.STREET Media. We'll be streaming on all major outlets, and anybody that's doing anything positive and you want to expand your brand and reach out, they are the guys to see. S.STREET Media. The link is in my bio. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. And again, I want to thank everybody who supported us. I want to really give a shout out to all the people who made this happen, who brought this to your TVs, your internets, and your computers. Because at the end of the day, a lot of times we give it to the people on the end. But here on A Bridge, the show, we want to give it to them in the beginning. Because it's because of them that we here.
Facts.
So, Pat, what's up, man? Talk about it.
I'm chilling, man. Happy to be here with you. Definitely want to give a shout out to S.STREET Media for giving us the platform.
Indeed.
For bringing this together. And we sat and talked about doing this, and we're here. We're here. You know what I'm saying? This is our first episode, and a Bridge Podcast where we bring in, the lifestyles of sports, entertainments together. We'll be interviewing everybody, culture creators and all that type stuff.
Right.
So, we going people out there who's in the front lines. We gonna bring them out there to y'all and let them do their thing.
Yeah, give them their just due. And I want to thank you too, man, for just believing in me. Because when I came to you with it, first thing you said was like, "Let's do it." You ain't hesitate. You ain't second guess me. You was like, "Let's do it," and I needed that. And I want to thank all my people on Instagram, my friends, from afar, those are local. Because when I sent out that text and I asked people who felt I could do it or should do it, all the responses was positive. Everybody's like, "Go for it, you could do it," because at the end of the day, like, I run my mouth all day, so I'm out.
Yeah, they don't know you're a comedian.
Yeah.
So they don't know that part.
Laughter's a healthy exercise, man.
So, when you brought the idea to me, that's why I didn't even think about it. I said, "Yo, let's do it." Me and you, like you said, been together for 30 years.
No doubt.
In the backcourt, now we in the backcourt again.
Right, definitely, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You throwing each other alley-oops and all that stuff. So right now, we just taking it to this show. During this time, things are changing out here in this world. So, it's a platform for everybody while they sitting home. We outside now, though, but they're going to be back home in a minute. And we just want to, have something for them to enjoy.
No doubt. And for all those viewing or all those that will view in the future, you don't see my co-host right now because, at the end of the day, we still have to social distance, so we just trying to do the right thing, man. Just trying to really, talk about a lot of stuff that's lost. Talk about where did the morals go? How did we get here? How is everybody doing in this pandemic? How are you getting by? What's your outlet now? Because especially here in New York, this is a town where everybody's outside. Everybody's mixing and moving. You understand what I'm saying? Am I right, Pat?
Definitely.
Everybody's on the move.
I just came from a tournament this past week, and there's 300 people standing right next to each other. Yeah. Half of them masked up, half of them not. But, the love of the game just brought them out though. But they still right next to each other.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a teaching process. It's going to be a period. It's going to take a period of time, man, because as a people, we don't deal with change. We don't deal with change well.
It's hard.
It's hard, man.
It's hard to tell a 15-year-old kid who's been home for the past 3.5 months, 95 degrees, to stay inside.
Yeah,
that's not working.
Yeah, absolutely. But we definitely got to monitor them and remember, the old slogan from where we came from is that it takes a village to raise a child, so we can't stop. We got to keep talking, keep reaching out to them. And also, man, I want to give a shout out to any and everybody that's hustling, man. I'm rooting for everybody that's hustling. I want y'all all to do your thing. And remember, S.STREET Media is where it's at. Come, build your brand, branch it out, reach the masses. Come out and, tell your story. We all got a story, man. We're going to have, all kind of guests on this show, man. One of the people I'm looking forward to interviewing and having on this show is Dame Lawrence, man. I'm talking about a performance enhancement specialist, the performance enhancement specialist. I mean, here's a kid from our community, man, younger than me, man, but I got the utmost respect for him, man, as if we grew up in the same house, the type of brotherly love, and nobody, I'm talking about even people doing what he's doing, has a bad thing to say about this guy. This dude is one of the good guys, man. Am I right, brother?
And he's a Grady alum.
Yeah.
As myself. So
I knew that was coming.
So, got to show him love. William E. Grady, Coney Island. So
yeah, William E. Grady in the building, man. Them Falcons, man. I ain't see eye to eye with all of them over the years, man. But they were good.
Facts.
Yo, did Scarborough go to Grady with you?
No, he went to Lincoln.
Oh, he went to Lincoln. Okay. Shout out to Sean Scarborough. But again, man, we are friends who became brothers and who believe in each other, who got each other back, and we want to spread that. We want to bridge the gap. That's what we want to do.
Bridge the gap. Brings everybody from entertainers, actors.
Yeah. If you play
booksellers,
right? Yeah. If you sell books,
anything.
If you run track, if you bake cookies, that's my fat gene kicking in. Don't mind me.
Boxing coaches, everybody. We just bringing through,
right?
So you can see them face to face live,
right? And understand that you could do it too, because there's a lot of people that look like us that don't get the credit, or they even though social media is huge, there are a lot of people who don't have the platform or don't know how to use the platform. Right, so we want to give them opportunity to come here, tell their story.
Give them their roses while they're still here.
Exactly.
You can't wait till they gone.
My motto: loving them while they're here, man. Because
love them while they're here.
Me personally, man, like to give a huge shout out and a thanks to God, because without Him there would be no us. There would be none of this.
This would be possible.
And to everybody I lost that's not here, I wish I was here to see that. But I thank y'all for watching over us. And
definitely.
Yeah, that's what it is. We here, man. It's the beginning. We're learning the setup. I know I look a little nervous up here and everything, but I won't be. Much longer.
No. You gotta crawl before we walk, baby.
Absolutely.
We're good.
Absolutely.
We got a S.STREET team media with us.
The team
good.
is crazy. Like these guys, man. Like real talk. Like I've researched a lot of spots. I'm not going to drop names. So I'm not here to take anybody's credit away and everything. But I went around to some places. I spoke to some people. I got some numbers. I did a lot of stuff. And at the end of the day, like S.STREET's persona, the way they made me feel, the fact of how they introduced themselves to me, it really made me want to do business with these guys. And as I started to study them a little more, I started to see that they really got a huge network in reference to to how they promote, and the things they do, man. So I'm definitely glad to be on this forum, for real. This is huge, man.
So where in Brooklyn you from? Let me know where you from in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? How you came up and started playing ball and the business, all that.
Yeah, I'm originally from the Star, like Bed-Stuy, anything from down Sumner Avenue, from Fulton to Broadway. Grew up in the Courtyard. That's my home. Right. 109. It was Sumner Avenue. Now it's Marcus Garvey Boulevard, and there I learned the whole concept of having family that wasn't your biological family. I'm talking about having people that I can go in their house. You know what I'm saying? They can come to my house. Right. But in the courtyard, that's where I really honed my skills in playing sports. We played every sport. Right. Basketball being my love, but I played every sport. But yeah, I'm from the Star, and through sports I've been all over. I've been all over. And you from the Flatbush side, correct?
I'm from East Flatbush, the 90s.
In the 90s. Woo.
Yeah. Infamous 90s. Born and raised.
You and who lived by you?
Todd Grant around the corner from me.
Todd Grant. Two killers.
Todd Grant around the corner. Eric Brown up the block.
Wow. Jumping Eric from the high?
From Boys and Girls up the block from me.
He used to fly.
Lloyd Daniels spent a little time on 96th Street.
Okay. And then my dad
Paco lived underneath on 96th Street.
Right, and my dad lived 94th Winthrop, right around the corner.
So
that's crazy.
Over there, born and raised in the 90s, with the junior high school, 252. Went to Tilden for a week. They couldn't find my paperwork, so I ended up going to Grady. Thanks to Les Pilgrim.
Boy,
rest in peace.
It's crazy because high school coaches allegedly don't recruit. How did you end up in Grady?
Yeah, all the way to Grady, Coney Island, 45-minute ride. And rest in peace, Les Pilgrim and Laddie.
Nice. And, rest in peace.
They got me over there, not knowing I'm gonna sit behind an All-American for 2 years.
Yeah, who's that?
Eric Leslie.
Eric Leslie.
Eric Leslie. Ice. Right. From Fort Greene, and
he was a killer.
I ain't gonna lie, my 4 years at Grady was the best thing ever.
Nice, dope. Ever. You what? All-time leading scorer. You.
Nah, I'm like number 3, number 4.
3 or 4? Okay, wow, that's still big, man.
Rolando Blackman's
number
up
1.
There, yeah.
Rolando Blackman's a pro.
Quincy Doobie was putting it up a lot.
Yeah, he became a pro also.
Mo Brown,
yes, Fresh.
So, I did.
Shout out to Fresh too.
Shout out to Fresh and everybody. But rest in peace, Jack Ringo, our high school coach in June.
God bless him.
But great time at Grady.
Yeah.
Left Grady in '88.
Okay.
Went to school down south, down in Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania. Did a couple of years, came back home, played JC, got first team. Then
chose Hollywood, huh?
Chose Hollywood after that, man.
Went out west, right? My guy went out west. Like,
went out west, and shit just changed for my.
Right, like I know, like you hear this? This is my childhood friend. I'm talking about Mary J videos, soul playing. Like the dude resume is crazy. And it's funny because people don't really realize, like, real good friends with special ed, like dudes who were selling out Coliseums back then. No social media. Selling out the Omni in Atlanta. Like, dudes really, like, was doing it, man. Yeah, again, like you spoke about Todd Grant. Here's a guy who, I think Todd lives in Italy now.
Yeah,
right?
Morocco.
Morocco lives in Morocco. Wow. My homeboy lives in Morocco. Like, that's huge.
His son playing tennis and everything.
Yeah, and his daughter, too.
Yeah.
Right, that's dope. Shout out to Team First. That's my guy. And also, like coming up through the ranks, Pat, like we really seen a lot, man. We seen a lot. We blessed to be here, thank God. We here.
We was outside. We
was really outside, right? really outside. So our era, like if we bridging the gap to introduce the kids to what's going on, our era, we talking Empire, Skate City, Latin Quarters, Union Square. The Tunnel, Roxy, Bentley, you, God bless the dead, Malik Sealy.
Nels.
Right, Nels, wow. It's at 14th Street, right? 14th Street, Nels, wow.
Legendary China Club.
Yeah, China Club.
You know what I'm saying? You had to be that it person to get in there.
Yeah.
They have you standing outside for 4 hours.
Yeah, everybody couldn't get in there.
Pick people right behind you.
I actually, to be honest, I only got in there one time, and that was because I happened to know somebody, So that was crazy. And at the whole time, I thought I was somebody leading up to that night stand on that line. But it was so much
10 degrees outside.
What? It was so much going on. I could not leave this. I said, I gotta get in here. Oh, and that was just crazy.
So that's why we here, bridging the gap, man.
Yeah.
Just showing everybody, how we could intertwine everything.
Right,
from sports to lifestyle to fashion.
Right, because it's all connected.
It's all connected.
If you, even for the kids, and if you look at like the magazines they read, or we all read, like the Feds, the Don Divas, all these stories, and they all transcend like like they transcend through hip hop, of course, and through sports. Because a lot of these guys, they had basketball teams. You know, these big money guys, they had basketball teams. They funded cookouts and they did all that stuff.
Then they go start selling merch.
Right. Then they had shirts. They had everything. Like they really everything was connected. Like even the basketball players now. You look at Bron and Bronny. Bronny got the crazy following. Bron has become like the parent at the AAU events. You know, so we got to definitely keep them connected. I always tell the young kids because, you know, they got to watch old basketball. They got to understand, you know, and they got to understand what's demanding of them. You know, they got to understand how to become that player. Because remember, it would
gotta listen. They gotta listen.
Yeah.
You know, these days these kids thinking they know it all, but you have to listen.
Yeah. My dad
we
listen. My dad used to always say, if you can listen, you can learn.
We gotta give a peace out to our coach too, man. Kenny.
Yeah, shout out to Kenny
Kings. Kenny
shout
Kings
out to Kenny
King.
Yeah.
We love Kenny.
Yeah, we put a lot of we took a lot of lumps, but we put a lot of people to sleep, man. The Kings over the years, and through our hard work and the people before us, the Dennis Grahams.
Come on, stop. Hold on. Soul in the Hole.
Yeah.
That was the movie.
That was
you know what I'm saying? That was it.
A whole movie on
our young Kenny Kings right there, guys.
On our young boys. On our young boys.
Yeah, our young boys. As soon as we left that team, next thing you know, they got Hollywood in their face.
They went huge. And that's big, though. Shout out to all my Kings. Kenny
Booger,
Kings for life.
Shout out to Booger, Charles Smith, Charles Jones.
Yeah.
Lawrence.
I got to shout out my Steph Curry. You know what I mean? From my era. PG. Prentice Smith.
Yeah, Prentice.
Kid, was shooting from deep.
Half amazing.
Yes, Booby, the dancer.
Larrell.
That's right. Shout out
Booby.
to Rel.
Chuck in Florida.
Yeah, smooth Chuck.
So, you know
what's Chuck? 6'5", 6'6"?
6'5".
The matchup problem. Bobby Cunningham,
yep.
Australia, living, doing his thing, man. Like, you know, like guys all around the globe. Biz went around the globe. We all played all over the place, man. We everywhere. Schools all across the country. Like we
crazy.
did it, man. Even meeting up over the years in Cali, meeting up in Miami,
different places.
You know, everything. Like seeing y'all in pictures on the yacht. You know what I mean?
Yo,
like
we don't got to talk 10 years, but once we see each other,
right,
the love is right there. Like we've been with each other for the past 10 years.
No doubt, man. That was huge,
and
man.
It's happy to be bringing this bridge together.
Right, definitely,
it's
man.
A show.
Like
me and my
really,
brother.
like I'm really right now. I'm smiling on the inside because it's like a bridge to show. Like we on the net. Like I'm really like about to be in people's homes. Like this is big, man. And again, I gotta thank. Right, I gotta thank you. I gotta thank all the people that believed in us. I gotta thank the whole technical staff here at S.STREET Media for bringing us alive. This forum is crazy, man. Just being able to do this, man. To be able to talk. We're gonna get to talk about all the topics that's going on, man, like
current events.
Right. I'm in the
Kamala
process.
Harris,
Kamala Harris, right? Exactly.
Kamala Harris
exactly.
in the building.
Right.
You know?
I want to reach out. I'm in the process of reaching out to fathers alive in the hood. If I'm not mistaken, they're either out of Jamaica or Far Rock, man. But they're huge, man. They're huge. They really they have game night with the young men and really try to teach them the whole concept of brotherhood and, you know, like loving on somebody, knowing you have somebody to talk to, because, you know, that's a big thing for us as men. We don't get to really express ourselves. You know, we don't have somebody to talk to because, you know, the hood is wicked. You say what's up or you tell them your situation. Now you're the talk of the town when you're not around.
Right. You might get a dirty look.
Yeah.
Guys like Mason.
Right.
Yeah, guys like that, positive brothers.
Definitely.
Get them on the show and
definitely we're going to work to try to build this, man. Shout out to the boy A Butter too, man. Adrian Walton, man. I used to watch his joint, man. I still do. Street's First podcast, like the joint is huge, man. Like dude really doing his thing, man. And it's crazy, man, because here's another guy who did what we did, had a love for what we loved, playing ball, and took his personality and grew with it like that. Like it's big, man. Like, you know. Shout out to him. Shout out to Glenn Harden, Basketball Heads.
Basketball Heads is one of the top shows on the net right now.
Oh man, dude is really bringing people to the town.
Last night he had Rolando Blackman,
NBA great,
player, NBA great. You know, shout outs to him, to Larry, Larry.
He had
Art Walker.
He had Coach Ray Haskins, the legendary Ray Haskins.
Ted Augustus,
Augustus, Rob Phelps. He had I actually was on the show yourself.
Yeah.
He had
Gerald Green.
Gerald Green, the general.
What the general do? Ice Reynolds.
Oh man.
Yeah, Ice Reynolds. Mel the Killer Davis.
Right. He had mad footage of Ice going at
Kenny
Mike.
Anderson.
He had Ice going at Mike. Oh, Kenny Anderson. Oh man.
Yeah, he had the legend Kenny Anderson.
Oh man.
Joey Burrow.
Kenny changed game. Magic. Spanish Magic. He was dancing.
Shout out.
It's just like, and that's just, just the camaraderie of the basketball community in this town.
It's real tight.
In this town, how
the
we
fraternity is real.
Oh man, there's so many people, man. The greats, the Ross Strickland, 17, 18-year NBA career. Still in the mix in the community. Walk through, not afraid. He ain't got 100 bodyguards or none of that, man.
Right,
He could be. You can get next to him. You can ask a question.
Our boy Steph Marbury in China.
Right. Wow. Changing the game.
He went from playing. He has a museum. He has stamps,
statues.
Now he's coaching.
He got bitcoins.
This is crazy.
Steph don't make bad business moves. Shout out to the whole Marbury family.
Marbury
quick story. Real talk. I was telling somebody, because people always talk in comparison. Who's the best? Who did this? And they always talk about Booger. They always say, shout out to Booger, Ed Smith, my guy, my little bro. They always talk about who's the best and who did this and who did that. And again, I don't like to have conversations about sports because that's why this became a reality, because we're going to talk about all sports.
All sports, not just basketball.
Not just basketball. We're going to talk about
track,
all sports.
Baseball, we doing it all.
Shout out to Miss Diane Dixon. Right, she's Brooklyn native, right? Brooklyn native. Won the Olympic gold medal '84 with Flojo. She was out there with Carl Lewis.
Yeah, she was out
Flojo.
there with the crew.
Kidding me? Mike Barkley, that's the dream team.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, Diane gonna be flowing
and she
through.
from Brooklyn.
Right from Brooklyn.
You know what I mean? You know how many little girls run track? Used to go to Colgate. Come on, man.
Yeah, she gonna be flowing through here real soon.
Yes.
Diane be here real soon.
A Bridge, the show, man. We bringing it to y'all. Seriously, best we can. We bring it to you. But back to the Steph Booger thing. I had to tell some people, we spend a lot of time talking about why somebody didn't do something or being mad because someone didn't do something. I want to give a shout out to Steph, the Marburys, because Stephon became a pro not only because of his hard work, but Stephon had 3 brothers before him who didn't make it. And from that nucleus, they built
foundation.
Yeah, that's right, that foundation.
When I was at
they
Grady,
built the general.
When I was at Grady, Stephon was 5 years old, halftime entertainment.
Right. That's crazy.
5 years old, and we knew he was going to the league.
Wow. Dribbling
the ball, shooting the ball, and he was a halftime entertainment. Him and his little brother, Zach.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was halftime entertainment. After the games, Lakers would beat us. He would come in our locker room and want to hang out with us.
Right.
So that kid knew the game at an early
Shout out
age.
to Sugar Bear and them, right? That's
Sugar
your boys.
Bear, our crew, you know what I'm saying? And to fast forward it, after all these years, while Steph was halftime entertainment when I was playing high school ball, when I moved to L.A. in 96, 97, Steph got in the league in 96. Steph paid for my SAG union card that I'm still working with right now.
Wow,
20
that's
years
big.
later.
So now,
without me asking for anything, he just said, "Pat, I'm gonna pay for your SAG card." And
explain SAG to the listeners who might not know what SAG is.
SAG is a union membership card, which Denzel is a part of.
Wow,
Rosie Perez
sound like some dope
of.
benefits.
It's
dope
cool benefits. You know what I'm saying? And you got that SAG card. I've done had mine for 20 years now.
God bless.
God bless. A phone call. 3 or 4 in the morning, they like, yo, we need you. Them checks is gonna be totally different with that SAG card.
Right.
Being that member,
currently you're doing production and stuff like that for certain shows and sets, right?
Yeah, I'm doing 2 years ago. I was the tech advisor for the New Edition series on BET.
Okay, dope.
The first scene that opened the show, I put that scene in with my brother Chris Robinson.
Okay,
who's been showing me love for the past 15 years in LA.
Oh, and salute to you too, man. You was just recently in For Life, the 50 Cent series on ABC.
Yeah. Was running around there,
right,
dope. Part of Curtis' crew.
Okay,
and,
okay.
So Tech Advisor in the New Edition series came back home prior to COVID. I was a tech advisor for a TV show called New Amsterdam on CBS.
Right. Channel 5, right? Or the CBS? That's
CBS,
the Doctor joint, right?
The Doctor joint.
Yeah, that's a dope joint.
Did that one, and recently, right before COVID, I tech advised for the Tracy Morgan show.
Oh, the Last OG.
The Last OG.
On the
episode with Chris
the basketball scene.
Chris Bosh and all.
Right. Dope. That's big.
So, we got bigger things coming up soon.
Oh, nah. But that's crazy because you said like you're a tech advisor for the Tracy Morgan Show. Like I grew up with Tracy.
No, funny part. Hold up. Funny part. He mentioned this to the cast when we was filming 20 years ago, while Tracy was damn near homeless at West 4th cracking jokes. I was playing at West 4th. 20 years later, he's telling the cast that, while I was homeless, cracking jokes was free. Now I got my man Pat on the show.
That's dope.
Doing a tech advisor on my show.
Shout out to Tracy Morgan, man.
So shout out to my man Tracy Morgan, man. That dude showed me love and all that stuff.
And let the record stay, because I didn't even get to say it when I spoke about myself, that also have a AAU program with my great friend Kevin Donaldson, who's also my brother, down in Atlanta. We have a Mean Girls program, and we have a boys program here, and it's our third year.
Making noise.
It's our third year. We've been competing, and I that made me jump to that because we just won the first annual Tracy Morgan tournament last summer in Tompkins Projects, man. So shout out my 14-year-olds, man. Like Justice League, man. They're big. You can find them on Instagram, Justice League, WBB, women's basketball, Justice League, ATL, and it's spelled JUSTUS. League, ATL. Everybody go and check them out, support them girls, them young men, and everything, because everything we do throughout is to create change. Like we want to be the change, we want to change the narrative, and just sitting here like talking to my guy and realizing like, wow,
bridging everything together,
right?
The bridge,
a bridge, right? Exactly,
bridging everything together, and saying the fact that you talk about your league. I've been working with the Rose Classic, the Women's League.
The biggest girls tournament in the country, am I correct?
Yeah, in the country. And the Rose League, founded by my boy Anton Machado.
Good friend of mine.
And we play right downtown Brooklyn, 113. Been around for the past 15 years. Got like 15 girls in the WNBA, whole bunch of girls in college, coaching. I'm actually doing a documentary for the past 2 years on the show, and we still working. We got Nancy Lieberman involved with us.
Okay, great. Shout out to Nancy. You're great. Dawn Staley.
Epiphany Prince, Bianca Cuevas.
Fort Greene. Bianca, Bianca, she went to NAS, right?
She went to NAS.
Right.
South Carolina. Won a championship.
Won a chip, right.
So, we still shooting. We still alive. So coming soon. Not too soon, but coming shortly. We're working on it.
Right. COVID changed a lot. Shout out to Dope Moves Inc. too, man. Like they got it's a lot of big things in the workings, shout out to the boy Ray Dollar.
Ray Dollar.
Up and coming actor. Like the kid got talent, man. Like he
solid guard.
The kid got talent, man. Just coincidentally, we got the same last name, man. But I gotta salute him for what he's doing, man. I love him regardless, but what he's doing is huge, man. Like he's great. He's a great dad, and he's an amazing actor. Like he's really up and coming. He's really doing his thing. And shout out to Respect Life. Shout out to Money and Violence. All these things, man, that transcended the culture, man. It's crazy. We was outside, but people was going home, man. They wasn't just running home to watch Power. Like they were supporting their local kid, that's their neighborhood, and that's what we got to get back to. We got to get back to really supporting the local people, man. We got to get back to.
We got to support the local people. Yeah, we got to support ourselves, man, each other. You know what I'm saying?
I got something up my sleeve, man, because I'm in contact with somebody that dances, that's been dancing her whole life. And she's like a Renaissance person. Like I'm not gonna drop her name yet, but she's like a Renaissance person. She could cook, she can sew wigs, she could dance. She's awesome. Right. And I'm trying to really like put some things in motion to get her in line with possibly teaching dance. Right. Because I have a granddaughter. My granddaughter loves to dance. Oh my gosh, she loves to dance, and she wants to battle. She wants to battle anybody. Anybody she wants to battle. Shout out to London Town. That's my heartbeat. I always say she my kryptonite. You know what I mean? Because like she make me weak. But at the end of the day, like we gotta continue doing what we're doing to reach the masses. And I know, like, you know, I keep saying it, but like, I'm so happy to be here, man. I'm just so happy to have this platform.
You know, man, this is gonna be big, man. This is gonna be real big. We here every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock.
That's right. S.STREET Media.
You know.
Yep. Tuesdays, 7 p.m. to 8. S.STREET Media. We going live. Shout out to the entire team, the family. A Game, the show. Excuse a while, I'm bugging. A Bridge, the show is not a game. We serious. You know, we really trying to change the narrative. We really trying to be what these young kids need us to be. We really trying to let them know that there's so many things they can do outside of just athletics, man. Because like, we know doctors, we know lawyers, we know musicians. You know, we know people who behind the scenes on a lot of things, like Pat said, like what he's doing. So we want to really introduce them to understanding that, like, if you could believe it, you can achieve it. You know, that's what it is.
They may not be mainstream, and you see them on TMZ or anything like that, but you know, they're very big in our communities out here in the city.
A lot of people doing a
lot of people that you need to hear about, and you know, we just gonna show them the love, man. Yeah. Pass the torch.
Definitely introduce them to y'all. You know, so eventually, like, you know, they can hire one of you guys, or one of you guys can create something and hire them. I always talk about Junior Bridgman, and nobody knows who Junior Bridgman is. Well, a lot of people don't, especially a lot of you young guys. And if you say his name, like, it just doesn't roll off anyone's tongue. But here's a guy I watched playing basketball when I was young.
Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, that's my favorite team. Shout out to my Bucks, man. You know, but at the end of the day, Junior Bridgman is the second richest NBA player in the world. Nobody knows him.
Behind Mike.
Yeah, behind Mike. You know, this guy.
How? Tell him how.
Wow, this, if I'm not mistaken, I think
he ain't selling no sneakers neither.
He ain't selling he sell near shoe. Dude putting it on. He has over, I think, 150 Wendy's and like 120-something Chili's restaurants. I think he's responsible for the employment of 11,000 people.
Wow.
That's huge. Wow.
Junior Bridgman.
And he looks like us. Shout out to Junior Bridgman. Shout out to Junior Bridgman.
No one talk about that.
Shout out to Robert Smith, richest person that looks like us in the world, more than Oprah. Like, it's crazy. Nobody knows him. Right? You know, it's crazy. Like, it's so many people that are doing so many great things. Shout out to Myron Rolle, ex-cornerback in the NFL, who didn't want to play football anymore and became a heart surgeon. Yeah. A brain surgeon.
These are the stories people need to hear.
Wow. And he looks like us.
Yeah. Looks like us.
Yeah, we want to bridge the gap. We want you to understand, man, that there's a lot of things you could do. You know? I mean, with the help of some things from our past, some things, you know. I was cleaning up the other day, man, and I found a book, man. And when I saw the book, I had to realize, man, like, wow, this is crazy. And the book is Where Did You Get Those? By Barbito, a sneaker book. Right. It talks about sneakers it's the evolution of the basketball shoe.
Okay.
From, I think, 1966 to 1987.
Right.
Crazy.
We gotta get Barbito up in here too.
You gotta find Barbito.
We gotta get him up here. And we ain't gonna find him. We gonna get him up here. That's a fact. I did a couple of photo shoots with Barbito back in the Source days. So.
You also modeled for Oakley, correct? Oakley, Pelly Pal,
Oakley, Levi's, GMC trucks, Versace. I ran through that model floor real nice.
Yeah, that's my dude. Yeah,
I ran through that model floor real
nice.
Touched everything. Touched a little bit of everything.
That's when you brown skinned, dark skinned, bald head guys was putting pressure on the light skinned dudes. Yeah, Aaron Hall had it janking out here.
Yeah.
Aaron Hall had it janking. Shout out to Aaron Hall. R. Kelly stole his style. I don't care nobody say.
Yeah.
But Aaron Hall had it janking. Dudes was wearing their shirts unbuttoned down to almost like the navel.
With the shades on and all that.
Yeah, in the Sugar Hill. Wow, in the shadow.
You know?
Word.
It could have been Aaron Hall because he lived in that area. You know what I'm saying? So you probably seen Aaron Hall.
Some was winning. Like for real, man. But that's crazy. Like you modeled. I got a young boy too, Twan Skills. They actually won a chip this year. It was my guys, man. Down in 256. Shout out to BSBL, man. Shout out to them dudes, man. That tournament is huge, man. You can go there on Sunday, man. You can get nutcrackers. You can get soul food, macaroni and cheese, fish, everything, man. It's crazy. Good basketball. It's comedy all day on the sideline. We got shout out to the boy Mo from Marcy Avenue on Notion. One of them, he's probably the world's biggest heckler. Like, this dude heckles everybody. Shout out to my guy, man. You know, it's just love, but it's great. Great community. It's great community involvement.
We got to get him up here. We got to get the
Mo
heckler up
heckles
here.
everybody. Nobody's good to Mo. Nobody. And I'm hard on dudes because I play the game. But this dude, oh, my God. Nobody's good to him. He heckles everybody. Guy wins a championship like in China or Finland.
Drop 50.
You're
doesn't matter.
garbage. You're garbage. You're terrible. The city.
You got 50, but you're terrible.
The city's hiring. Take a city job. Like Mo is wild. You know what I mean? I love that dude though. But yeah. Shout out to Chef Dread too, man. A lot of y'all don't know him, man. Up and coming, man. Shout out to Chef Dread. Check him out on Instagram. Like, dude is an amazing chef. I missed out on it a couple of weeks ago. He had stuffed snapper with okra and pumpkin. Man, the hood is raving about that. Like, I'm talking about this dude, lemon pepper Cornish hens, lemon pepper jerk Cornish hens. This dude is doing it all. Fish sandwiches, lobster mac and cheese. Like, it's crazy.
Whatever you need.
Whatever you need, he got it. And everything is hot. Everything's hot. You come and pick that up, it's on deck. Shout out to the boy Chef Dread, man. That's why I got to get in the gym, man.
I want to give a shout out to Aria Wright. Catalyst Conversation, Catalyst Lifestyles on Instagram. A show on Sundays, I think, at 7 p.m.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
No doubt. Shout out to Peep My Shirt. It's Forever Brooklyn. I love this town, but I'm Forever Brooklyn. Yeah, and we be Brooklyn. Everywhere comfy. Shout out to my boy, man. Brooklyn Empire. Check him out on Instagram.
Seen that shirt all over the place, man. That shirt is all over the place.
Forever Brooklyn's all over the place. Downtown in The Spot. In the old Albee Square Mall, one of the top stores in the town right now, in The Spot, located in the new Albee, or the old Albee Square Mall. And in that store, if I'm not mistaken, they got over 25 independent designers. Wow, it's dope. Like they got everybody in there, man. Go check them out, man. I don't know if they still, because even though we're in phase 4 and stuff like that, they're doing. You're allowed to go in the stores now, right? There's no more curbside shopping. You can go in the stores.
Go in.
Okay, yeah, definitely go check out The Spot, for real.
Yeah, we bridging everything together, baby. Bridging everything together, man. Yeah. Bridging everything together.
And anybody that's tuning in that got any information on a potential track organization, we got Diane. Right, because like I said, my granddaughter, and she's super fast. So I gotta get her engaged. You know what I mean? Shout out to my grandson too, Rashard, the raspy one, man. This little dude voice is deep as mine, man. He's 3. You know, and
that's crazy.
He's
crazy.
Like pop. Like yo, my man, drink some water.
Little
like,
Jadakiss right there.
Word.
Raspy.
Yeah, sure, but he's super smart, man. Super smart kid, man. And you know, it's extra hard with him though, because that's my son's son. You know, I lost he never got to meet his dad. So I got to do all this for him. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So he can really see like what his dad came from and what he could be. Right. Exactly. You know. Exactly. But shout out to him. Shout out to his little brother Kamari. That's my dude. I call him the model. This little kid is fashionable. And shout out to all my little kids, man. All the dudes in the hood, man. All the cats that call me uncle, man. I appreciate all y'all, man.
All the cats in the hood in the 90s. Shout out to my boy Bobby Schmurda coming home soon. Right. Roddy Rebel coming home soon.
And Roddy was nice.
Yeah.
Roddy used to hoop. Roddy was nice.
I grew up with his pops. And everything. And the boys should be home real soon. Right. You know, get on the right path and Billy on. Get everything going.
Get it back popping. Yeah.
Get it back popping again.
Again, we're going to change the narrative because I know America got an issue with the young black millionaire, man, but we making more, man.
We're going to change that.
We making more. Yeah, definitely.
We want to change that, man.
Definitely, man.
Bridge together.
All right. Again, man, shout out to the Kings, man. Shout out to the Kings, man. Shout out to everybody that participated in that. Shout out to the Kings and Queens, man. Everybody, man. Shout out to all those that believed in us, man. We thank you. You know, we really thank you. Like, we want to, really, I just want to say thank you to everybody, man. It's like, it's crazy because, we talk all day, but now I'm up here and it's like, I think I'm running out of things to talk about, you know, but, it's crazy. Shout out to all the up-and-coming comedians, too, man. Like, because comedy is like my other love. Like, I crack jokes all day. Like, for real. I live by a motto, man. If I come encounter with you or I'll cross your path, you here for my personal entertainment. That's what I do, you know? Or shout out to everybody.
That's how the best one come out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Straight, you know, straight from the head. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
definitely.
Nothing in script these days. You can't tell me Tracy Morgan is have something written. Nah,
Right.
Tracy comes straight from the head.
Yeah.
You know,
and
what you think about the bubble?
Oh man, the bubble is crazy, man. Like, it's hard to watch basketball with no fans, man. And I was just about to say that, like, you know, shout out to everybody, man, dealing with this pandemic, man. This thing that we don't know what it really is, and that's causing us to be different. Like they're forcing us to be different. It's like they're forcing us to isolate, and it's so complex. I go through this every day at work because it can't be about social distancing because the homeless can't social distance, but the homeless population hasn't decreased.
Not at all.
You know, it can't necessarily be about.
I've seen Dirty Frankie in my neighborhood still running around, you know, with the same outfit on for the past 5 months.
With his shopping cart.
Yeah, no shower, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, where he clean his hands at? They tell you wash your hands all day. Where's he washing his hands at? Like,
yeah, it's crazy. And then it's like, you know, and again, we're not here to assassinate nobody, but with, you know, they want to let grown-ups out of prison because they don't want them to get sick. However, they want to force little kids back to school because allegedly they have a stronger immune system. Like, amazing. You know, it's trick knowledge,
and
man.
Cancel PSAL basketball.
Yeah, they want to cancel all sports.
What sense does that make? But the kids go back to school, though.
And I don't even know of any small businesses that, like, were rewarded, like, for the pandemic, like the major corporations, like the big corporations. I don't know all of them, but I heard
Kanye got $5 million, man. I mean, shit.
Kanye's different.
He got $5 million.
Yeah, he's different.
The Lakers got some money. They gave the Lakers $3.5 million.
And
these guys are worth billions.
Yeah, I think
they gave them money back. Guy
owns like Gulf, right? Like gas, like own like Gulf Gas or something, right? The Forum is huge, man. Like, remember one time, like the guy owned the Forum and something else.
Nah, James Dolan owned the Forum.
But no,
and he just sold it to the Clippers.
Right, owner. Because he owns Radio City and the Knicks, and he had cable. He had Cablevision. Right. Wow. Yeah. So that's why it doesn't matter if the Knicks win or not. As long as that turnstile spin.
Yo, they'll go 0 for 82.
And it still be packed.
And it still be jam-packed.
It gotta be packed.
Tickets $500.
Because people will go there to just yell at the Knicks.
That's it.
Like New York.
They go there to see the other team.
Yo, New York fans are rough, yo. Rough.
I mean, hopefully, BK, you know, we got Kyrie, we got KD, so maybe we could make a little noise next year.
Yeah, shout out to Brooklyn.
You know?
Yeah. I'm plugged in. I got a friend who got courtside seats, man. Like, we on the floor, season seats. Like, we on the floor. Like, that's huge.
No, you in the court.
Yeah. I'm shaking hands.
You in the wood. You gonna be literally in the wood.
Yeah. How Jay said, you could step out. You could trip somebody. Like, I'm close, man. Like, you know, thanks to my affiliation, man. That's huge.
Trip the ref.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Shout out to all the bloggers, too. Shout out to all the ladies out here and the guys out here who dress and get busy, man. Like, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, I'm rooting for everybody hustling. Here at a game, the show, we rooting for everybody hustling. Like, at the end of the day, whatever your grind is, man, if it's getting to your 9 to 5, we rooting for you. If it's coming home and you making cakes or you sew or whatever the case may be, we rooting for you.
Moss selling Moss like my man Phil Hayes. Check him and all that. Yeah. Yo, everything right now.
Shout out to Phil Hayes.
Get your
man.
Immune system right.
Need a plug on that elderberry. You know what I mean? For real, we need it all, man. Because remember when the pandemic hit, it was like take vitamin C, drink elderberry, you know, inhale lemons, this, that, and the third.
That.
Now, then as soon as you buy vitamin C, they say vitamin C not popping no more.
Yeah. Vitamin C not
they
popping.
Say
you can't smoke no more.
It's not medically certified. Fauci didn't approve it. But when Fauci approved whatever, Trump like, yo, he out here. Take his mic.
Yeah, take his mic. Yeah, keep him away. Keep him in Virginia. While we in D.C., keep him in Virginia. 5-star.
Yo, my dude is the illest. My dude is like, I'm not getting it. Dude is trying to cancel the election. Dude say, like, you know, it's because of the pandemic. He don't want anybody to come out and vote, put nobody at risk. Like, dude is changing the game.
Dude is changing the game. He's trying, man.
He taking that out the Bloomberg book, right? Bloomberg made himself mayor, like, again, right?
Yeah, Duke is...
Yeah, we're going to bridge the gap. We bringing it all to you. But seriously, on a serious note, though, shout out to all the mothers and fathers. Like, my dad is not here. Pat's mom. Pat's mom and dad is not here, man. But, you know, I want to shout out to them, man, for bringing us along, man, giving us the right morals, man, instilling the right things in us, man. And you know, really, like, building the foundation, giving us the tools. Like a great player. Like, you give him the fundamentals, and then once he get the other stuff, man, he'll become, like, amazing. So I want to shout out to all the parents. Shout out to all the parents out here now, like, who are dealing with situations, kids. Right? Dealing with these kids being home, because I know it's crazy.
I know it's be nuts.
Yeah.
Now you see what the teachers go through.
Remember, you love your kid after 4, you know, because from 8 to 4, that's the teacher problem.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You know, parents telling teachers, like, I don't call you on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Don't call me when you mess up.
Right now.
And it's bad, though, because remember, like, on the net, like, they were bugging because, like, parents was trying to get slick because they didn't understand the math, so they was putting the math up on their page.
trying to get somebody,
trying to get help.
Somebody to figure it out. It's crazy.
Word. I'm like, yo, like, seriously.
Nah, peace to the parents, though, man. It's been tough for y'all for the past 3.5 months with the kids being inside, and y'all have to still go to work. So, peace to y'all.
Yeah, shout out to everybody,
peace
man.
Peace to y'all, keeping everything straight.
That's making it happen, though, man. But yeah, and again, man, I want to ask everybody to tune in from 7 p.m. to 8 on
every
Tuesday
nights.
S.STREET Media is going down. Like, we really serious. Like, we're gonna bring you content. We got gifts for the guests. Like, we want this to be talked about. We want y'all to understand that, you know, y'all can text us. Y'all, you know what I mean? We're going to set it up soon where y'all could reach out to us.
Y'all could promote,
you know what I mean?
Y'all could promote on our page and everything.
Yeah, we're going to help you. Like, if you got something going on and you needed to be on the show,
we're here to help.
We're here to help you.
We're here to help.
We're here to promote. Like, you know, we're
here
here to help
inform.
Build. Right, as a union, like, get back to it. Like, we got to love on each other, man. That's what we do, you know? So, again, I want to thank everybody. Appreciate the opportunity. With S.STREET Media, again, I appreciate the opportunity.
Media, thanks for the love.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Again, shout out to everybody doing their thing, man. And again, like shout out to them brands, man. Shout out to all them independent clothing guys, man. I can't even name everybody right now.
Lifestyles.
But there's so many lifestyles. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, like, you got lifestyles. Brand. You got oh man. Like I said, shout out to Forever Brooklyn. Brooklyn Empire,
Vinny's.
Shout out to Vinny Styles.
My man Groovy Lou, Mike Bogart. You know, these guys been styling people for the past 30
Bogart,
years.
He got a mean leather. I'm on deck for that.
Yeah, Puffy,
that leather's crazy.
Ghostface, they've been doing it for 20, 25, 30 years. B.I.G.
They laid the blueprint. I remember Diddy said that whatever Russell doing, I'm doing. Russell got comedians, I got comedians. Russell got clothes, I got clothes. Russell got cologne, I got cologne. Like,
restaurants, you got restaurants.
You got restaurant, I got restaurant. He's doing it.
Yeah.
The hard-working dudes, man. Them dudes really.
Shout out to Russell.
Yeah, shout out to them dudes, man. Shout out to them dudes who was selling out stadiums with no social media. They had dudes running around with flyers. Like, putting them on the poles, taping them on the train.
Things gonna change now, so, you know, everybody gonna be home. Everybody's gonna be home for a minute, so, you know, what we doing right here is just bringing the lifestyle straight to the house.
Shout out to them old street teams, man. Like, you dudes is everywhere. Jones Beach, everywhere. Y'all made sure that people came out, man. That was crazy, man. Like, that's the innovation, man. It went from the street team to Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To Facebook. Like, you know, that's big.
Change.
Like, yeah.
To us.
Word to us. To A Game. We here, man. Again, shout out to everybody. Thank you. Thank you, S.STREET Media. And we'll be back on Tuesday. Check us out. We out.
Peace. One love, guys. One love. Signing off.